Alrighty, hey everyone. So back again this week for another market outlook. Looking at some setups we went through this past week, as well as to what we're looking at for this new trading week. So we're gonna start it off with GJ. Last week when I did this call, um, we were right here. This is where the market closed right at this level. Had this yellow arrow path showing that we're looking for a retest of this level before continuing up at least to this level. We're saying that we're looking to take it higher, but this would be our first stop. From this level, price did push up. It did exactly as I had it on here doing. Right here, you see that was a stop of over 110 pip right there. Price continued throughout, continuing to buy for just over 330, 35 pip there. So if you had followed what I gave out on here, you would have caught this entire move. All right. So this is what we were looking at last week on GJ, and this is the result that we got. So we're gonna just jump over to GU. All right. So on GU, price was right here when I did the call, and we're saying that we're waiting for price to push up to this level, give us a retest here to continue to test this trend line. All right. Now, as you can see, based on what price did, is we did get the push up. However, it went straight to testing our trend line before giving a pullback. So again, if we had taken it on the break anywhere here to the trend line, that's easy over 160 pip right there. So again, this one would have been one that you'd have made some money on if you had followed what I shared on the call last week. Um, yeah, so we're not going to look at any markups just yet. We're going to just run over the past week happening. All right. So the next one was gold. So this is what he had in gold. Was looking for a push up. Was saying that once you get a closure above this level, then we're looking to test this area. So right here is where we got a closure above. We went up, tested here. Price came back to this level. As I was saying that we're looking overall that we're looking for buys to retest this level right here. So had you keep this analysis in mind, then you would have had at least two positions. So this one would have given you almost 150 pip. Let's just say 140 pip there. And if you had waited to see what price did, as I was saying that we were looking bullish and waited for the break again to the second stop, then right here you would have secured over 300 pip just to this level, not talking about going above. And those were the three setups that we looked at last week. So we're gonna jump in now to see what it is that we're looking at for this week as it relates to these pairs that we're looking at. Now, GJ is currently in a little consolidation zone for me right here. So I am waiting for a little bit more data on GJ. As for right now, though, I'm still bullish on GJ. However, I would like to see a break above and a retest. So ideally, what I'm looking at for GJ is going to be something of this um, right here to at least retest this high at just about 16600. There are a few little things. So this right here is a trend line coming from the 4-hour time frame. Um, right here. So this trend line is one that I'm keeping a close eye on as it relates to how price can react to it. And we had a minor trend line break retest, just using this clean chart here so that we can show it. So right here, I had that one as well, and I had this trend line that I was using here as well. So far, price is respecting the bottom of this zone, giving a trend line bounce from here and from this major trend line as well. So I'm looking to see how we react to this zone right here. So once we break close above, then I'm looking at the retest to continue up. That's what I'm looking at for on GJ. Now, should we get a break below here, then I'm looking to retest this blue zone right here. Um, yeah, so I'm looking to retest this blue zone before doing anything else. But for this week, I'm more so bullish on GJ, as this is a move that I'd love to see based on the higher time frame confirmations as well. Now for GU, I was looking at GU, and with GU, I'm still playing overall bullish move. So right now I'm waiting to see how it reacts to this trend line right here. Um, we got a bear right here, but it didn't retest our trend line. Pretty much just closed right on it based on a higher time frame. So I'm holding this zone right here, which is a yellow, my yellow horizontal line. So it can do something like this and continue up ideally. Not trying to look too far. So as for right now though, I'm waiting on GU because looking at it, we can get a pullback into this zone right here before buying up. So right there, it right here. So we can get a pullback there to this level before actually moving up. So I'm waiting on GU. So this straight line right here will be my little guide to say we're maintaining um, the overall bullish move on GU. So looking for this little pullback here. Should we get the pullback, first stop here would be just about 30 pips. So almost a 50 pip move from the pullback. And if we get it and then we continue up, then I'd be looking to take advantage of this zone right here, which is just about 100, you can say 150 pip. That would be my first stop on this train right here, just to see how price reacts here first. So overall, this is what I'm looking at on GU, similar to last week. Um, so yeah, now hopping into gold. And again, gold is it finally broke above my level that I had here that I was watching. So ideally, what I'm looking at on gold now would be there's some currently watching gold to see what it's doing. So yeah, I have this trend line here that I'm waiting. So on gold as well, I'm looking for a retest of this area that was broken as well. Possibly retest the trend line at the same time before continuing up. And then of course, my next target would be right here, this zone right here, before we take it any further. So on gold, I'm looking for something like this to take it here before targeting this over. So this zone has been the overall target for gold as it relates to the pullback that I'm looking at. Is this zone that was broken, didn't get a retest. So that is what I'm looking at. But again, we're taking it step by step. So I'm looking for the retest of this broken zone as well as that trend line retest. So the retest for that is over 100 pip. And should we get in on the retest here to go up to this, that is over a 200 pip. So right then and there, that's 300 pips, but we're gonna wait for the market to give what it is that we're looking for. The first thing that I'm looking at would be this little pullback here. If price decides to continue to run all the way to this zone, then that is fine, but I won't be getting in. I'll be waiting on the pullback, at least to retest zone right here, or to retest my trend line, whichever one comes first. But that is what I'm looking at. So these are the three pairs that we're going to be focusing on for the markups, and all the best for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Stay blessed.